teacher. Today we are going to learn economics for grade 9 students. Please refer your textbook page number 194. So what do you mean by economic growth? Economic growth is a continuous increase in our national output. Before going to that, economics has two branches. First branch is microeconomics, second one is macroeconomics. What do you mean by microeconomics? That means we study the single units, the individual single units in the economy. Say if it is a business firms, we study only about business firms. If it is consumers, we study only about consumers. What do you mean by macroeconomics? Macroeconomics means we study the economy as a whole, as everything. So this is a most complex study than compared to the microeconomics. Microeconomics is most simple study of economics. So micro and macroeconomics as objectives. One of the objectives of microeconomics is the economic growth. What do you mean by economic growth? As you all already know, economic growth is the continuous increase in our national output. When the national output increases continuously, we say that is we are going to have the economic growth. So how do you measure the economic growth? We measure using the gross domestic product. What do you mean by gross domestic product? That means the final market value of all the goods and services that are produced within our country. We call that as gross domestic product. So when the gross domestic product within the country is increasing, then our national output will be increasing. Then we will say that we are having an economic growth. So what are the benefits of having an economic growth to the economy? We will have more jobs. So our employment level will be increasing. We will be having more jobs, so employment level will be increasing. When we have more job, we get high income. When our income increases, we demand for more goods and services, and there will be inflation as well. When there is more jobs, we have more money in our hand, so we will be demanding for more goods and services. On the other hand, our inflation rate also will be increasing. So this is one of the limitations of having an economic growth. And next one, by having an economic growth, our poverty level will be decreasing. What is poverty? That is the minimum level to satisfy our needs and wants. So if you are having a good job, you are having a good income, then you can have a decent lifestyle, so you can satisfy your needs and wants. So poverty level within the economy will be decreasing. That is one of the advantage. Third one, our living standards will be increasing. Why? Our income level is increasing, so we demand for more quality living standards. Next one, the productive potential of a country will be increasing. How do you show that in the PPC? Say this is a PPC and this is capital goods and this is a consumer goods. This is our normal PPC. We'll name it as PPC1. Right? And our productive potential is increasing, means we show it as a shift. We show it as a shift to the right side. This is how we predict the economic growth in a PPC. If there is an economic growth, always our PPC will be shifting to the rightwards in a curve, right? So if there is an economic growth, our employment rates will be increasing. How this employment rate is increasing? When the people is demanding for more goods and services, we need to have more products. So businesses need to produce more goods. They need more workers, so they will generate more job opportunities. Then people will get jobs. When jobs are generated, people will have more money in their hand. So they demand for more goods and services. On the other hand, the inflation also will be increasing. So increasing in inflation is a disadvantage. Next disadvantage is population changes. When the population is increasing or decreasing, it will be affecting the economic growth. Why? if the population is increasing, people will demand for more goods and services. So our population changes will be also be an implication to the economic growth. Third one is the statistical changes. When there are certain surveys or these online surveys, people don't provide accurate information. There can be inaccuracy in the information that we obtain. So that will be manipulating the economic growth calculations within the central bank. Next one is the hidden economy is not taken into the account when calculating the economic growth. What is this hidden economy? We can also say illegal economy, or we can say black economy. We'll say that you are going for a ride with your friend. If you go for a free ride, then you don't pay anything. But if you give your friend a money, that money is not taken into the account. That we call as hidden economy. The money that you give to your friend when you go for a ride, that is not taken to the economic growth calculation. That we call as hidden economy, right? So economic growth have positives as well as negatives. So how do you show that? With the rightward shift in the PPC curve. So economics have two branches, microeconomics and macroeconomics. Economic growth is one of the objective of economics. So when the economic growth is increasing, it is good for the economy. We always say go for 4 to 5% of an economic growth. All the countries always target for 4 to 5% of economic growth. So I hope you guys understood the lesson today. Thank you for watching this video. Stay home, stay safe.